Wear the Cam Newton pink suit with the green hat and what are those, the Zanotti shoes?
I don't know if I could pull it off. That's more of his look.
Minkah, obviously things are in some way, shape, or form probably going to change up a little bit in the secondary. I know that there's nothing set in stone yet, but just as far as the spots that they've tried you out at, how do you see your role potentially changing?
Last week they kind of moved me, worked me at safety a whole lot, and a little bit of nickel and regular. So I think that's going to be a possible move that we make in the secondary.
How does your role change if you make that shift?
You got to make a little bit more calls, and you got to be a little bit more disciplined at that position. And I think that's probably going to be the main changes and the main role shift for me.
Is that something you embrace? I know coaches will tell you to do it, but there's sometimes you got to.
Oh yeah, you always got to do what's best for the team, and that's what coach thinks is best for the team right now. And it's just another challenge that I have to accept, and I see it as an opportunity to kind of show my versatility as an athlete.
Coach said you played that before, though. Have you not when you were in high school?
Yeah, I played it my senior year in high school. I played safety.
What have you maybe learned from Eddie that you can take onto the field without him out there?
Definitely his leadership qualities and his leadership roles. He's a great leader and for the secondary and the defense in general. So I think those are two qualities that I can take away from him.
Last year, LSU seemed pretty intent that they were just going to run the football against you guys no matter what. What changes have you seen to their offense this season, and in particular, what does the secondary think need to be ready for?
They're definitely still running the ball a whole lot, but I think their passing game is definitely based off of their run game. So once their run game is doing well, then they're going to start chucking the ball down the field and try and make plays with their bigger receivers outside. And I think that's kind of what we have to be prepared for. And it's going to be a physical game, and we're going to have to be physical with the running backs, receivers, defensive line, or offensive line, and running back. So when we're out there, like I said, it's going to be physical in the battle. So that's what we got to get ready for.
I guess what's the challenge you're talking about this type of offense with the running and also with with the passing, working off that? But what's the challenge for y'all guys to go out there to try to slow them down and really try to dominate?
Just stopping their backs and dominating their offensive line. That's kind of how they set up their run. They have a really good offensive line, and they set up runs for the running backs who find a hole and hit a hole, make people miss. And I think that's going to be the challenge for us, is just stopping those two aspects of their game.
Minkah, you guys do a good job of being trained not to add too much like bulletin board material, but a couple of LSU guys last week in their off week we're talking a little trash. Do you guys listen to that? Do you hear it? Does it add motivation to you? I know the game's already important.
I don't really pay attention to it because everybody has something to say before we play each other, and but it's whatever, and you just got to focus on your game and not let it get to you.
Did you do anything special on the weekend? Your weekend off?
Oh yeah, I went home for 2 days. I got to see my family for a little bit.
Is it nice to have that in the middle of the season?
Yeah, it is nice because you're just so business mindset through for about 5 months out of the year. So it's good to go home, relax, and see your friends and family.
Is it hard to switch back on to game mode?
It's not that hard because once you step out on the field and once you get back in the complex, it's like you already know what you got to do. You got to handle your business and get focused.
Minkah, I guess, I know after the first, Jonathan Allen scored his first touchdown, some guys were saying, 70 yards, you looked pretty tired at the end, I guess. What was the talk after he scored his last one, and then, maybe the talk about that sack? What were y'all saying to him after that game?
He's just a crazy athlete, so, when he can do stuff like that and go out there and do it again and over again, so, it's kind of fun to watch him play because he is such a great player, and we get really excited when he makes plays because people don't really do that in his position. So it's a lot of fun, and it's a great confidence and morale boost whenever he does make those plays.
With your role change, are you watching more film? Because you said you got to make some calls. Sometimes it's being deceptive at times and then changing at the last second. Do you watch more film because of that?
I wouldn't really watch more film, but I just got to look at different things. At corner, I really look at the receivers a little bit more. And now I got to kind of watch the offensive line and tight ends and running backs and see how they play their game.
All right, thanks, dude.